Oh my god, misclick. Tiny ass buttons. Small. I don't think that's allowed. Don't think he gets trappy with this, so I think I just raise here. Pure, which is a lot of combos, so I'm over bluffing probably. Okay, we hit, which we're gonna do a lot. He has better hands, but still value betting this, so I size down. I'll do the same with flushes. Think if he raises, in theory, I'd probably have something that's like a pure call down. It's like really fun to go super small here. I think that's very cool on a board like this. Still, like if he raises, we're pure bluff catching, but probably have one of the ones that should be calling with the nine of spades. I think it matters, since he's probably raising all flush draws. Played a few hands with this guy. He seems capable. Might just be a spot that Rex don't know how to bluff, but nice. I think we fucking baited the shit out of him with this. Holy shit, I felt like I just completely crushed that guy. Awesome. Read into his sizing on the flop correctly. Value bet correctly on the turn. Baited the bluff on the river, man. Couldn't have been better. Let's go small here. This guy's a complete retard, but we have queen high, so. Alright, very nice. Could sometimes 3-bet this, but click this back, but not every time. Against a guy like this, I just feel like I kind of wanna have it when I pull the trigger. I don't think he is smart enough to realize. Min click. I'm still calling the 8-8. It's just an annoying spot for me. I think exploitatively. Oh, I actually wanted to overbet, but one big blind is pretty cool as well. Like if it works, it's cool. Like if that gets a fold, it seems like a strat I should have. Seven eight off, calling small blind. Terrible. Wondering if queen deuce deuce is a range check. It probably is. I mean, if it's a range bet, that's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. With no backdoors, I'm wondering if I should go more towards bet. I think I just check a lot on this board. Can always call turn and then find races. We'll start betting turn. Like put pressure on sevens, eights, fives, fours. Guy shown me a propensity to be a nit in a previous hand. So I think we can discount some value combos when he checks twice and not be too worried about getting check raised in the delayed. I do have bets here, but I am checking a lot on this board. think this hand wants to bet flop. Maybe I should go bigger since I'm not range betting or like anything like that here. So he turns exactly. I think it's great overbet, honestly. I think 3-4 induces raise pure. So it's only ace 9, and like an aggressive player won't have as many 9s as you think. I think non all in is pretty cool here. Non all in overbet. Oh my god. And he doesn't rejam that. That's amazing. I mean, happens. Sometimes they just river trips. It's like the mandatory value bet, I think, along with some other hands. Cool that I didn't go all in. I actually saved 30 because he doesn't know how to rejam trips. He doesn't know that I can be like thin-ish. I think ace-5 is thin-ish. It's not thin, but it's like thin-ish. I mainly just think that these guys will over-defend one pair region. So that's the logic behind that overbet. Like they're capped, right? Against this sizing, I just fold here, I think. Unfortunate. Goes on like 4. I don't know. I don't know if I get a lot of money in on a 4, but I get some probably. And then like on a heart, I obviously know that I shouldn't be putting a lot of money in. It's my 7 is my worst card when overbet turn. It should absolutely be donking, probably ranger. In theory, I'm gonna get a lot of checks, and then I actually win sometimes. We'll call any ace queen with a heart here, I think, or bluff it maybe. Probably just call this one. I think in real games I have to. It's a good bet sizing. I think against I think this is gonna be too jack X heavy, and I think that region under defense, so I have to raise like an insane sizing, and then I still risk getting underfolded, and then I still risk getting underfolded, so it's a bad spot to bluff. Do I play live sometimes? Not a lot. A couple of times a year. Just check this one back. Not gonna go delayed here. We do allow him to realize a bit with queen jack type hands, which sucks a bit, but it am what it am. This sizing is probably wrong by him. Don't want to add a lot of bluffs. If I raise king 7 off, which is a GTO frequency thing, I am adding a lot of bluffs. Not really interested in doing that against this guy. He has not been shown that he's a foldy type of player. Probably just check a lot on this. I have jacks here. I have kings. I think checking is best, but it's close. Like between small bet, do I just straight up bluff here? I don't think ace king ever folds. But a check fold here just seems a bit weak. Seems a bit weak. Have really bad blockers. This. Okay. Nice. Glad we didn't block that, bluff that. Guy is just really good at having the nuts. Oh my god, I misclicked again. He min opens, so I do defend the 10-7 off, I think. Might just check raise this pure on the flop. We'll see. Probably going check raise again on the turn. Yep. It's a great one to do that with. There's a lot of these spots where I get these ideas and then I do the line pure. And I think if people know that I do this, like a spot like this just becomes an easy 3-bet turn or just station me down always. Because you have to like I have to be able to get the idea and then not pull the trigger. And then like be more sensitive to frequencies, but I mean, yeah, people don't think that much, but it's just a thing. Okay, we have aces and the guy jams. Hopefully someone picks up like sevens here, and because if you have sevens, you want to call against that guy, right? So it's a spot where you can actually get people to punt with like if I have eights here and this dude jams, I'm calling. Like it's just plus EV, man. Seen a lot of Donkey Rex do the Clancy min raise. I don't know why. I don't know, this is probably indifferent. Thanks, Rofus, for the GL. Man, I just want to check raise bluff this, dude. Oh, it's so punty. I just think this guy has a queen always, and I just don't think he can defend it. It's so spewy, though. Because I already have a lot of other bluffs. I hate this line already. Not quite sure how I'm going to navigate this, because I like instantly regret this check raise. Never mind. I'm a genius. I don't know. I don't like it. Just call. Still have to look at your hand to some extent. Can't just go full retard. I think I want to 3-bet more of this. I want to 3-bet more linearly out of the big blind, because 4-bet bluffs are so infrequent, and defending low suited connectors and low pairs is basically pure from a lot of these guys. The way you exploit that is playing a linear 3-betting range with more value hands and then opening yourself up to getting 4-bet bluff. But then since they're not 4-bet bluffing, you make more money that way. Free tip. Do I like the rake back on Unibet? Yeah, I do. Oh boy, this is scary, but it's just about makes the cutoff for the cold 4. Yeah, I like it. I get a lot of rake back here. I get 27%. That's insanely based. All right, bro did not jam. I think I get to half pot here, or probably even bigger. Probably even bigger, actually. And we just bet call and hope he doesn't have queens. Or aces. But his hand just kind of needs to jam here, I think. Alright, that's the other hand that he can have. Unfortunate. I think my hand is like the mandatory. Oh, we do have the Jack of Spades, which kind of reduces the necessity for turn jam, but I think tens are in there at the same frequency as aces, probably even bigger frequency of tens than aces, right? Because sometimes he boners aces pre-flop. Man, it's just another one of these great check racing spots. It's just another one where I'm just like completely overdoing it, but it's just so good. Okay, I will not follow through with the king here, I think, because I want him to have Broadway cards basically. So I will not jam the king. I will jam like 4, 5, 5, 6, 2, 3 type stuff. Okay, showing up with ace king there is strange. Because I should have called this. I would expect ace king to bet flop always, but I guess this is one of the ways you can exploit my tendency of over bluffing the turn check raise. Play any two is a fish, so we're gonna open every pair under the gun here. Five Oni full fish? Who's 5 Oni? Is that a player? 5 Oni, 5 Oni? Or like funny full fish? That's big. I'm gonna small frequency check raise this, I think. Against that sizing. Then I mainly fold. I think the sizing, I start defending these pairs more since his 3-bet sizing is too small. It's basically the best rake back that I can get without playing for cryptocurrency, so that's pretty awesome. And it's pretty, I would say it's pretty significant. I think my win rate fluctuates quite a bit, if I'm to be real, because my way of thinking about the game is a bit unstructured, and it means that I will move through like vibes of being extremely profitable because I'm like honed in, and then I'll have like periods of being break even / slightly losing because I'm either tilted or I'm like over adjusting or something, and it basically boils down to me being very good but also very unstructured at the same time. And with a win rate like that, rakeback is pretty significant. I think I'm close to being indifferent. 1 over 7/8. Okay, it's like close. Just twice having the exact folding region, I think. Because I'm like pretty understudied for a strong player, I would say. I don't think this means I'm bad necessarily, but it does mean that I'm going to be inconsistent. Just check this. Not a bad spot to go bet, I think. Is this guy gonna defend call enough? Oh. All right. I am not happy, but I did decide to randomize the jacks. I think jacks is a pure it's a pure race in theory, but man, is this just like a nitty line from him? I did roll like max aggression, so decide to go with it. Yeah, ace king is nice. It's a player I leave now. Right. But do take notice of how often they're showing up with ace king plus in the 4-bet. That's why you want to play the linear. That's why you want to play the linear 3-bet, because there's just not enough 4-bets in there. There's just not enough hands that aren't very strong. I'm gonna frequency raise a lot of my ace kings, like just mix a bunch of it here. 4 actually hits me better. We can do like anything here. I think a big sizing and then check call river is actually pretty strong. Jack is not my, like, ace 5 becomes a bet jam quite often, I would say, but I don't think it does here. Ah, that's so lucky, dude. My line was so good. My line was so fucking good, and he just reversed the fucking 3-outer. That's so sad. It's even a 2-outer, because I don't do the same thing on a flush, right? So sad. So fucking sad. I don't know if I have a sizing tell there on the river, but my hand is just supposed to go in that bucket. Lucky ass net reg, man. Wonder if I check call and then donk jam the queen jack sometimes. Never mind. Do I think he has enough folds here? I think that it's hard to have enough bluffs, so I think half pot is gonna do pretty well here. Like, I'm giving myself a pretty good price. I think his hand is a bet jam, by the way, so he gets the same by just betting the turn. I do like having this. I do like betting this hand half pot though, because there are gonna be ace high give ups. His hand is very strong. Like, I would not be surprised if it's a pure bet turn and then pure shove river. People just don't go thin enough BBB. Also, his hand is not a. I don't think he should be raising that hand pre-flop either, because it's too much equity to lose to the 4-bet. My hand, on the other hand, should probably be a 4-bet sometimes. We get to 12, which is too small, and we have fish behind. I think we can actually just call, and he will also call with like every baby pair here, which is great for the 7s. Gonna check this one and not call the 7s. You just basically always lose turns. It's a mistake to call that if you're not connected and can turn draws. Annoying turn bet. 10-7 off. Terrible. Terrible. Wonder what the fuck is up with this. Like literally 5 different players are like doing this min 3-bet. Yeah, people underbluff at fucking sicko stakes as well. Like you have to get so high up before they start bluffing correct frequency. Like you'll have the odd player that bluffs in the 4-bet, but then once they learn that they can do that, then the next mistake becomes they just do it every time, and it's like actually hitting a reasonable frequency is insanely hard. Let's see, I opened UTG. I'm gonna mix. I think it's a range check. Just a friendly bet check bet. Oh, I don't think you should consider 100 NL some very difficult stake. It really isn't. It's not like people are just insanely good at the game here, myself included. 1 big blind, okay. Don't think I get to fold any pair. Like you're seeing some of these hands, man. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute fucking disgrace. To 2 players, I just don't think bluffing is really a thing. Like it's not real poker if it's 3-way. All right, we might win. Ace-9 off, like just 2 hands that should not be in there, right? It's not a difficult stake. This is not where the good players hang out, I promise you. Like I everything is relative, of course, but alright, I guess we'll take a flop with 3s against the fish. Seven could be a check raise. What was the flop? What? Oh, he overbets. So I guess we don't play. We could play raises here. This is such a good one. I guess we have a lot of combo draws, but we can just fucking stack off here. So 3-bet pot is the one we called. I'm just gonna check raise, get it in here. Nice. Oh, we would have got there. What was pre-flop action? I think I had 2 7s hands. Is it one where I called and then he c-bet on like a king high board? Because I think I can't check raise. Okay, he opens 9-5 suited under the gun. Squeeze SP versus button versus cutoff. Check raise flop. He c-bet, I think, so I can check raise. You mean like just raise? You mean just raise the bet? It could be a check raise, so I can't check raise if he c-bet. I don't want to listen to the song. Rejection roll. If you're talking about just straight up raising flop, small baby pit, not good bluffs for raise. I think on a board like that, you're not doing much raising. I'm wondering what hand category you would pick. Yeah, it's like an interesting. We are gonna 4-bet this. Might be a call, a decent chunk as well. I mean, I don't hate racing those, but you have to be aware that I think it's a board where there's not much racing going on at all. We had aces. That sucks. That sucks. I just look at how people are playing their aggressive lines, right? There's just never like an ace 5 or like thin jams. It's just always like ace king if you're lucky, right? It's really why you should be it's really why you should be going really aggressive against the non-racy lines. And also, all right, here we just have a value race with queen 9. And I will go half pot or 1/3, I think is good. We could go small again here. It's a lot of stuff that this does well against. He doesn't raise, by the way, so we can bet small again and get value. Nice. I think if he checks, the baby pairs are the ones that want to bluff for sure. It's also like, those are the ones that can actually improve. I'm just wondering if the ace is any good to raise with. Like just an ace with some sort of backdoor, or if you can have gutters. Like if the king is connected to the 9, you have a bunch of gutters you can use. I'm gonna start overbetting this turn against double check. It's like very likely to be unprotected, so it just means I get to win a lot. And you've got a absolutely mandatory fire through. Don't have to go much bigger than slight overbet. Like this might be a sizing tell to him, but I don't think people will pick up on it because they just see that it's a big bet. He still has a lot of folds left. Thanks, Neslo. Okay, all-seeing eye shoves the jack 8. I have king 7 off. I mean, we just have to barrel with like everything because this guy is just weak tight, like weak passive. So he's just gonna have a lot of auto folds across like every board. King 7 off just means that all bets are off. Probably just a turn I should be betting high frequency. He didn't bet turn, so he cannot have 9 and 7 basically. I can. So you are looking for 3 bets here. I just think we have a lot of hands that are way better than this, so I think this just goes into fold. Like I'm very far down once I bet and he raises, but I think it's one where I should find quite a lot of 3 bets. My hand was a candidate, but so is a bunch of others. Not really interested in overbluffing against that type of aggression. I'm just looking for like an appropriate amount, really. So I'm gonna be testing Guerra here since he's been knitting. So by adding a hand like this, I'm like testing his 4-bet, testing his calls. Raising here is, yeah, nice dude. Get it. You get it, bro. Nice queen. I get to jam there sometimes. Never lucky. It's such a terrible overbet sizing because I'm snap calling range. Like you have to pick a sizing where I'm actually indifferent. Dumbass. It's not a real. It's not like a real sizing. Because for that price, I just get to call everything. So why are you making that bet? You have to make some of my hands indifferent, which is a very big sizing on that because I have a straight. Like we both have a straight. Like I'm not folding a straight to river pot. You must be joking. I'm just gonna go small again. The river. And call. 2-4 is no good. I figured something out, Chad. Sometimes the way you get bluffs is actually not by checking. It's by betting small. And then when they have the bluff, they're like, oh, I can't call. And I'm retarded, so fold is not a thing, so I gotta raise. So you actually end up with more bluffs when you bet small. Feel free to apply that in your own games. Wow. I'm gonna check raise this ace king. I think that's a pretty poor flop bet by him. Basically flipping against my check call range, and sometimes he's stone dead. And like you can see it, he can't even bet turn or river. So that's probably not a signal that you should be betting flop, right? What happened here? Call Jack 10 suited, bet, call, raise. Oh, he has a shorty. Okay. Got overcalled by the fish here. I'm gonna check raise my ace nine as well here. I'm so stupid. Yes, tens. For value. I mean, idea is to bluff clubs only. If this guy has ace 10 here, he just gets it. Okay, we are jamming both here. Queen 9 is one combo. I think I just jam. Keep testing Guerrero here. Jamming my ace queen for 25 bigs against the min raise here. Get it in kinda good. We're happy to see Overdriver think about it. Nice. What a call, bro. What a call. Just block a jack. Amazing. I think this guy's a stream viewer. I think this guy's a stream viewer. Oh, hello, Overdriver. How's it going? Nice. He has to be a stream viewer. Bro, I get called there. I have the sickest image. Put me on king queen, bro. The crazy thing is, I think I have bluffs there. I don't know if I'm balanced, but I have bluffs. It's just about whether I have too many or too few, which is often the case with humans. Because you know, when we look at solvers, everything is really rather close. Like everything can be a bluff. Everything can kind of be a bluff catcher. It's all good because it's balanced, right? But with humans, we just always arrive at every spot with either too many or too few bluffs. And then that actually becomes the main concern rather than, like, what is a human gonna do here rather than what's the appropriate frequency for whatever. Right. I'm sometimes confused about is it a PvP spot? I think it is. Because like Unibet sometimes doesn't really. Yeah, it was BVB. I don't love having 7-8 here, but it's just a call. And then flop is a call. And turn is probably also a call now when we have a straight draw to go with our pair. Like if he has ace king, we have enough to like we have enough equity to straight up call. The interesting thing is I think I just bet call now because I want to force him to like check call like ace queen or something uncomfortable, right? Like he never has hearts. That's the cool thing. He has like queens a lot. We are gonna raise against the shorty here. And just gonna jam this. 10-6. It's no good. No bueno. No Alfredo. I think his hand could c-bet, actually. I'm gonna roll it. I check. You can never really go back. I mean, you can never really make a mistake by checking a lot of your bluffs in three-way pots. I think like 8 is the buttons card, if anything. I really like this bet sizing by him. I have to find check raises. I just don't think that one makes it, and I can't really check call that either. Just a good sizing by that guy. I'm just range betting a bunch of boards against this guy. Checking this back and calling most reasonably sized bets on the river. Because he is a fishy. I did see the limp here. Man, why can't he get it in with 3-6 against me? Rebuy. Small sizing. I think ace 10 still a fold. Ace 10 off. Don't think 7-8 makes the race. I think it's just pure call. Nice sizing. Well done, guy. Well done to that guy. I mean it. Not even being facetious. I wonder if I do this, if I'm owning myself too much. I think my range really likes to bet here. I can't just let his weak aces check back and like, cause I'm the one with all the nuts in that spot. My hand is just not one of like a clear double barrel. It might be. I don't know. €25. What's up, guys? Feel free to say hi in chat. How long did I stream? About an hour. Might do an hour more. I don't know. Not really folding anything to that. I still have direct odds to draw. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I do have to find donk bets here. But I arrive here with a lot of hands, so I think I take like weaker ones. Was that an offsuit ace nine? All right. So basically, offsuit ace nine means that he's a fish. I wasn't quite sure because he picked some good bet sizings. Oh boy. Nah, we're not gonna do the spaz this time. Oh my god, I missed. Oh fucking hell. I'm crumbling. It's very sad. We call that a unibet 3-bet overcall. When you miss the 3-bet. Because of the UI gore. I guess I'm the one that c-bets here. Queen 4 or queen 6 was a sad one. I've got to go pretty big here, I think. He does turn some straights, but a lot of missed flush draws that we get value from, like flush draw plus pair. And we just have range advantage. Like we have all the good hands. He has a few straights. Play any two. I'm still gonna open all pairs. Still gonna put a chip into the slot machine and hope we get paid. This is close to being defend 4-6. Get called by hijack instead. I get a bad flop, so could go bet here. Yeah, I think it's better to go bet than it is to go check. Like we're just gonna crash into a random king a lot, but when he does, I think I actually have like pretty massive range advantage here in practice, because I think a lot of flush draws will be betting flop and like all sets will be betting flop, so just get the value. Just get the value. Don't really be, not really. I size up because I'm not really scared of the flush, given this action. Bit of a retarded line by him. We're just sitting on a fold, I think. Oh, that's like my best turn. I think the deuce is like my turn. He has so few. Like he gets trips, but so rarely. So this hand blocks spades though. So I think I actually just picked like this sizing, or like pot maybe. Because I'm like super interested in overbet here, but I think the spade might mean that I should do it a bit less often, but still pick a big sizing. Oh boy, flop the set against Guerrero here. We have a heart. I'm gonna raise this set. I think he will just send it with overpairs, so. And not really have enough nines in this sizing. Not that it matters that much. So he turns 3 sets. I think king's actually not really a thing here. Still jamming, I think. Hope that he didn't turn a set. That would be really sad. That would be sad. I think the king is actually not that good for him when he just calls. There we go. There we go. There we fucking go, dude. Send him a little wave. Ace 9 against the sizing, just fold. Doesn't really ever improve to something that can call river. Running hard? I don't know, dude. I mean, he kind of has to play it like that, I guess. Except flop. Like, he could sometimes check flop. That's fucking allowed, dude. I know that it's funny to just bet big with every draw you flop, but it's actually allowed to check sometimes. Imagine. I'm probably gonna check raise against Broxel here because of the amount of small betting with a capped range we've seen and not really any discipline in checking back. So I want to just put this into check raise. Start check raising this player a bit more. We haven't really seen the small bets develop into like a polarization sort of line where it's like, okay, I'm betting small, but I actually had a really good hand. It's always just like betting small 3 times and I had like middling pair or some shit. And that's when you want to be raising. Okay, I am also all in. King 10 off. It's not a good hand. Got him. He opens 5x. Jesus. I think a check flop is actually kind of cool with the Queen of Clubs. Don't necessarily think my hand just becomes a slam dunk 150 big blinds every time, so. I should have bet this flop. I mean, we have the Queen of Clubs, so we're just not going anywhere. I'm actually gonna dunk shove here. I think there's just too many 2 pairs in this turn betting range. So I actually think that the 4 straight favors me. It will be hard to find bluffs, of course, but sometimes that's not really a worry. Like, they will still call you with something. Here I didn't see bet flop, but that was a misclick. But I think as played, I can't really start repping anything because I'm not really checking a straight draw on a king high board. Just a check call with the ace jack. Whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say? It's also a world where we there's also a world where we bet small on the river with the queens instead of jamming. Does a lot of good against that 2 pair and the sets and that stuff. Ace 9 just goes bet a lot here. Might even be an overbet on the river. I like a blank, like a deuce of clubs or something. Oh, not this song. I'm over it. Diamond. I promise I'll spew if I turn a diamond. A river a diamond though. No, it's not good. Check raise. Yo, we got point oh 0.01 big blind more than him. Guerrero doesn't want to play me. Bro, I hate these coward regs, man. Just fucking sit down. Ah, he's sitting in because he just wants a new table where he's not heads up. I think it's a bit pathetic that you're like leaving tables just because there's not someone open shoving every hand. Just fucking start tables, bro. Just help start tables. It should be like a credit to the ecosystem. I'm gonna check the ace 9 again here. I get to bet really big here. I don't know if ace king goes in there. Probably mix. If I bet here, I'm not really using my ace of clubs because I have to bluff rivers with a strong ace high. It's not really that good, I think. I think he fucked up by not value betting that. In my head. I'll make you. I promise you I'm gonna not stack off with these jacks. I'm just disappointed in people every time I call this down. Don't find the way over miles and miles. Bow, 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 bow. All right. This line is so fucking underbluffed, it's not even funny. 4-bet double barrel. Words around. Jacks is just a set mine. It's pathetic, but it is. Like sometimes I'll have an aneurysm and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna call this down. Should probably have some calls sometimes. And it's like, oh yeah, the aces. Amazing. No, no, not the song. Last time I did this, I got a fold, so must mean it's good. I can open adding locked from time to time. I got a fold again. That's crazy. Did I take the step I wanted? Just a state of mind. Three bet, four bet jam. With sevens, I don't think it's a thing with sevens. But now I'm not happy that I folded my jacks before. Although those two hands might not necessarily be connected in his strat, right? He could be nitty in UTG four bet and still spew with sevens button versus what was a big blind. Don't have many bets here at all. I do have check raises though, and this hand can go in there along with a lot of other stuff. 9 adds more value hands to his range, so not necessarily one that I'm interested in bluffing a lot. I could bet small, of course, but I think my hand really doesn't want to do that because he will just peel with like everything. I think my bluffs here, like obviously I'm calling all my trips, I'm calling all my jacks, I'm racing all my my flushes. Well, not all of them. Like a weak flush, I'm probably calling. I'm just wondering how the fuck I have bluffs here, because this is one. I ended up deciding to randomize this hand as a bluff, because I just think there's just too many options for bluffing that spot. Like his line is kind of full of shit. I guess he's repping trips, but does mean that I should be check raising a decent pop. Bro, he left again, man. He's fucking coward. Fucking coward, man. So gross. No respect for these guys. Like, look, he's gonna be on this table too. Ace king, and nines. That's 100 big blinds three away with nines. My god. Yeah, vomit. Your play is vomit, bro. Full pre. Like, how did this hand go? Can I can't see the replayer because I wasn't seated. Don't think I can fold this. Might bluff river. Not necessarily just only betting flushes here, so I think a smaller sizing does make sense. So my hand doesn't really want to overbet. This is the get in pre with nines guy. Do I start folding some ace highs here? He's betting too big, by the way, and I have like one of my worst ace highs here. I think I fold this and then I call like ace 10 with spades. We get min raised. We obviously have a we obviously have three bets here, but this hand is just completely dead on the flop, so just fold it. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. When doves cry. I am jamming my jacks this time. And Guerrera has aces again. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Like the second time. Running a bit warm. So I guess we just instantly tilt three bet him with ace six suited. It's not really a crazy line. Oh, I misread this. It's not really that crazy to raise this. It's just like same hand category as like ace seven suited, all that stuff. It's just like a bluff, but it's a bluff, but it's what's it called? But it's one that you easily overbluff. I mean, I just have to call this down. That's disgusting. Like the turn bet, I guess I should have known it's like a dead giveaway because he should be checking so much on that. I'm gonna go bet check bet with the ace queen eight here. I think ace three not really a value bet. Okay, he bet too big with king queen on the flop, right? Like he was like merging, like doing an illegal sort of merge. Yeah, he bets half pot with a second pair. It's just not allowed, but it will confuse. It will confuse people. Because like you won't be giving him king queen going forward. So like if the second card pairs, you're like, well, he can't have trips now, right? So that's kind of the merits of the play, I guess. But it is wrong from a theoretical standpoint. How much rake do I pay in PP100? I don't know, cause you can't scrape hands, It's terrible. If you're gonna click it, if you're gonna do that, you can't scrape hands. So I actually don't know how much it is in BP100, but it's pretty big. You can just go check on their website. It's the rake is pretty high, but the rake back is also pretty good. I think in theory my sevens probably fold flop, but people tend to like be under aggressive in three bet pots. Like they will have checks on the turn and then you get to win, and if that happens, then the float becomes profitable. Ah, so weak, dude. That's a river race as well. It's so nice. This is what I mean. Like they just don't know how to eke out that thin value, right? Like river turn is arguably a bet for him. River is a clear value race. So I really like the flop float. Is what I'm trying to get at. Well, the thing is, Jubes, I'm currently not wearing any clothes except underwear. I'm not even lying. I'm on my holiday grind, so no cam, no clothes equals no cam. Probably just a check back with this or small bet. Small bet is good. Please no river sevens. Like we're calling here, by the way. Cowling. I don't know about that value bet, Brosef. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the value bet, Brosef. Have I tried not being shit? Actually, no. I just made peace with it. I don't even try anymore. That's such a slapper. Jazz Jack Rabbit soundtrack. Not this one. I get to bed here, I'm pretty sure. Show me a short stack fish who checks back top pair on the flop, and I'll check that turn. I think we're gonna make a pretty heavy adjustment and start three betting this guy with any two because of how nitty he's been in three bet and four bet lines. I have an inkling that this might just be a player we can profitably three bet any two against. Okay, interesting flop. We get called. It's like we block 6-7. We block sixes. I might actually just check this back. I think it's an okay one. So now we block 5-6 as well and sixes. Queen 10, Jack 9, nines, eights. He pots. Well, that's just a call. All right, let's get stacked by Queen 10 river, if I ever seen one. I get to bet here. Do I go small? I think I could go really small there. Like if I had a suited some type of hand with really bad removal for bluffing. Because like once he polarizes on the turn and then checks, he's just usually in his like bluffing region, right? So what I'm targeting there is I want him to fold. I want him to fold those bluffs when I have a bluff too. I think that's the idea. Maybe just range check. Probably this guy is super spastic aggressive, by the way. Probably just a check raise, get it in, right? Okay, we have the nuts. This is so dumb. Reg is 6%? Alright, there you go. There you go. I don't know. You tell me about this hand, the ace-10. I don't know how to play turn. I don't know how to get there, because I never get there, so I never learn how to play when you have the good hand. I, I don't see myself not having a 10 here ever, but I guess we're trying to kill him when he has a 10. Queen 10, Jack 10. Getting a fold there with the diamonds is a bit. Feel free to berate me for that one. Call me something. It only makes me more aroused. Sure, bro, I can have 6-5 suited there, you know, so he can't just. Okay, return no equity. And he leads. Alright, cool hand. I was gonna go bet, bet, bet. I figured out something cool that you can do. You can bet 3 times without overbetting or going all in. Did you guys know that? Bro, this is the heuristic here is that when the cards are these, like 3 Broadway cards, they never fold to the check jam. They never fold. Kappa. $6% for 100 and above, yeah. And I think the cap for rig is pretty high as well, so you end up paying a lot of rig. But then I mean they give a lot of it back to you as well. Bro, I'm just a master at hitting gutters right now, and then not getting paid because I bet like a million. Should have clicked it in his face instead, but I think that looks stronger. Alright, worst DJ ever. We need to listen to something else. Yeah, €3 cap, that's pretty high, man, for 100 now, right? But then again, the games are really, really soft and active as well. And the rake back is good, so I think it ends up being great sight. I mean, it's a terrible sight. You shouldn't play here. Bro, I can't wait to lose to Ace King here. Wow, he's so weak, man. Actually, it's not that bad. King High is pretty much not a bluff you should be using that much. You could like bet flop, you could bet turn, come on, it's allowed. I don't hate this line. I think it's fine. I think that's like how you end up not over bluffing, but I would like to see one bluff from that guy. That would be amazing. But yeah, it doesn't mean that much because strong king highs are a good check down. Like, I'm supposed to not spaz with all my weaker hands always, so he does actually have STV there. Strangled Thorn Veil. It's actually a great spot to overbet because a lot of his weak ace-x will check back this turn. Will check it back. And then he will have a lot of potential bluff catchers to a big sizing where he never has a better hand. Right. Ace King, we're just sending it pre. Nice. I already explained why I'm shoving that Ace King a lot. Just go to youtube.com/@navinpoker and watch the last VOD. I explained that play. I want a king for the cold 4-bet here. I think ace queen suited is probably pretty low frequency if it exists at all. It might be in there in the cold 4, but especially a bit deeper, but probably not every time. And if it is there every time, then I guess we made a 0.07 BB mistake or something. It happens. Range bet flop here. This is a call. And blocking a king is not great. Blocking this jack is also not that great. So I'm not going to double barrel this, I think. Guess I check jam. Fold here. I think I have to delay it here. I don't want him to get to the river with queen and king high. But I am gonna give up here. Okay. I don't hate his line. I think it's pretty good. I don't think I have a mandatory double barrel when I bet big turn. I don't expect him to get there with a hand like that very often when I pick this sizing. But he did this time. People can just click the button they want, I'm gonna go bet and then have big raises here. Gonna go small on this river. Getting jammed on is so gross. All right. Maybe I should have gone a bit bigger, but I like the line basically. Maybe I should go like half pot or something. I stack him on bricks. Maybe I should get more on that as well. It's possible. What did he have? Jack 8 off, calling small blind, or what the fuck happened here? Call, check, bet small, check, check, bet, call, Jack 8 off. All right. Cool. Here to gamble. I'm gonna mix this one. Gonna mixy wixy. Mixy wixy between call and 4-bet. It's probably a board where I have to be a bit careful, so I think I'll do check this one sometimes. And he gets to just abuse me, but it happens. It happens. I think jam is a bit unnecessary, but it can't be that bad. I usually just have exactly this hand. And then like maybe 10% I have queens or something, so jam can't really be that bad. Ugh. Don't think a whale will. Wow, my 9 high is good. I was gonna say, I don't think he folds enough to make that a bluff, but then I had the best hand with a 9-3 off. Awesome. Generally, like these double paired boards, you're just not getting enough folds with your bluffs. We have a bunch of Clancy clones in the 100NL. What's going on? Guys, even if you're studying under Clancy, you don't have to copy his 3-bet strat. You can just play normal and still like learn from him, you know? You don't have to do the weird ass shit that he does. I never know what to do against Min here. I just end up calling a lot of garbage. Might have rivered a bluff here, but I have a lot of these. I just think I have to kind of. Maybe it's bad. Maybe I should take a 9 instead. 6-5. I have some straight. I can like check call on the 5 like this one. So I think I have to call 7s once. And then like again. Nice, we get the fold with the queen 10. That's nice. That's a poggers. Poggers in the chats. Do we just check and hope he's a net? I think that's what we're gonna do. What the fuck does bet check bet mean here, by the way? Yo, he had sixes. He was trying to set. He was trying to hit a disguised set. That's amazing. That's amazing. Pipping him there, so awesome. 6 high. I will be checking back on the flop. I can pot here or like overbet. $59 players in the 100 NL pool on Unibet. That is brilliant. I think I'll just raise here against El Ficho Guapo. And try to turn a 10. Alright. Should have value bet my ace king. A6, no good. I have pair. I have a pair, and I'm not afraid to eat it. How's Unibets these days? Traffic and rakeback? Well, I just answered the traffic. It's great. It's insane. It doesn't always run, but 400 NL runs sometimes with like 20 players. Right now, there's 59 players on 100 NL. And you can generally expect like a big wave once a day. So it's not 24/7, but it's pretty good. Rake is high, but so is the rake back. So overall, terrible side. Don't play here. don't play it on Unibet. Just PokerStars is way better. Ugh, gross. I mean, we are calling with tens, but this is so dumb. This is so dumb, dude. But not if you turn a. I mean, not if you flop a queen. But it is dumb if I river a boat. Then it's dumb. 4-bet shove ace queen off is such a dumb move. Like, is he a viewer or something? Like, what is that play? Is he like looking at my king 10 off 3-bets and be like, oh, I need to have a go at this guy? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Games are super soft, I think. Like, even the regs are not amazing. I think in this pool right now, the best regs are like Here to Gamble and what's the other guy's face? Guerrero, but he left. Here to Gamble is overall pretty fucking good, I would say. Pretty good. 6-9 still a call. No. We're not listening to Miley Cyrus. Stop it. I think I get to bet here, maybe. Well, actually not that bad to bet this. Like he's gonna snap me off with ace high, but that's not a problem because he has like lower pairs that auto fold. We block a few of those, but not that many. It's a good place to bluff raise as well, but good luck finding that, Mr. Sprockle King, when you don't see bet flop. I'm gonna check raise small here. Did we get called by worse? We did. Wait, hello? He called me with king high? Honey. He went small 3-bet size, so I just call all my suited crap. Yeah, reg is high. Reg is high, don't play her. Yeah, 200 NL is better. I am mixing a bit of 200 NL, but not on stream. It's too much. I think this head does not stab flop a lot, maybe a little bit, but it does open me up to getting check raised and getting blown off, being able to potentially play a lot of turns. So I can continue on a 9 and a 10 and a spade and an ace, right? That's a lot of cards that I get to play. So if you have a hand that get to play turn a lot if you check, I think it's that's like an indicator that you shouldn't be stabbing that much. I do think regs are like everyone, not just regs, like everyone, are like understabbing. I mean under check raising. Oh, this is such a good check jam. Such a good one. Like river, same. But actually, I might just decide to underbluff this. I might just decide to not have any bluffs here. I think that's actually better. Heroing is also an option, but I think the best is just check fold actually. I think it is a pretty good check jam candidate, but we do have quite a lot of those. Blocking a 6 is not super relevant when turn goes check check. But it is relevant for having a check in the first place, right? It's also a consideration. Could also just keep betting turn, of course. No. Oh yeah, you can play on stars in Norway, but honestly no one should play on stars anyway. Terrible side. We opened, he called in the cutoff. I think we're just gonna go with this type of line. And go. He didn't raise turn, so I will bet the river as well. Two, three. I think people will basically full raise on the flop, so I think I just get to value bet here and might have a check back on the river. I think it's better to bet now, get value from draws. There is a world where we try to bluff him off a chop now, but I don't think it's necessary. I think maybe that's the thing we do sometimes. Or maybe we just value bet against the king. This is also possible. This deep, I think we are calling this hand. I don't mind folding king jack here on the flop. I will check this back. I think I have a river bluff if I have anything. All right, not against this. The king jack, the plan is to find bluffs sometimes. We'll check this one again. And on the river, we just have a clear value bet. I expect most of his higher pairs to be gone at this point. This is kind of a free bluff with the deuce. I think I need this sizing to make him indifferent. GG best cap. I mean, it's probably up there, right? It's just oh my god, what a shit run out. Ace 8, check. King 8, check. Alright, I'll take it. GG. They're just not really that nice to their strong players. People killing people for a reason. Norway to threaten every major sites with major lawsuits. Just gave up on the market. No longer accept building from within Norway. Based Norway. Honestly, more countries need restrictive gambling laws. I have to call twice its heads up. River is rough, I guess. We block 10-7, that's about it. We don't block any spades. We block some two pairs and some top pairs, but it's not. This is where, all right, I think against this, I'm just like easily indifferent. I think if he picks 2/3 or half, I think it's super rough. But I think the sizing, my hand just easy folds. And then I'll think about it with with higher hand strength or better blockers. Might overbet and then bluff on hearts. Jack 9 suited. Okay, he took the bait. Bro took the bait. Okay, nice easy check here on the river. And call. He has like every ace of diamonds, by the way, but he also has other stuff. And we were like really high up, right? He could theoretically value bet with a queen of diamonds. It's like interesting to raise this king because I read his sizing as exactly not the ace of diamonds. I just don't really trust my own read completely there, but I think it might just be a rejam with the king of diamonds. Just jamming my ace king against this guy. Like feels like a pretty aggro capable player. Bro, he's like fucking in there, man. Alright, I'm all in. We got an overcall as well. If he has aces, he's a genius. I'll go pot here. I have the nut straight. And you have queen 9. Okay, he calls with queens. Well, we're like free rolling because there's so much dead money in there. What a freak. Like, what a freak line. Having queens there is so dumb, dude. Having aces, okay, I think it's pretty cool. Having queens is just like, whatever, bro. Why are you playing passive with that hand? Why? Playing that as a call against it's just I'm done. I'm done ranting. I'm just mad because I lost. With your knee socks. Why am I value betting deuces and he's check calling nines? Can someone explain? Bro, this game. These guys are such freaks. Such a freak. Wow, I just want to bet big here. All right. I don't want to check raise. I want to bet big. I always get confused about this like suited king, suited queen region from UGG hijack. Like I'm watching Sims opening like king six, and then my brain doesn't get it. Queen eight suited, and like okay, surely I open king five suited as well, but I'm actually just always confused. Think you should go even smaller here, or bigger. 5, 5, 5. Man, I really need to update my commands and shit. I really like this as a flop bet. Because if you check raises, I'm folding a gutter. If you check calls, I can hit my gutter. My 6 or my 7 could be good against ace king. Well, not on this. Alright, we're gonna check back and hit a 5. Alright, not me. I think it's a terrible spot to bluff this one. Like, bro just backed his way into trips a lot. That hand you should just be c-betting flop with. But okay, buddy. It's fine. It's fine. You didn't have top pair, so of course it's a check. Ba, ba, ba. Oh my god. Alright. Feels bad, man. This guy is running hotter than the fucking sun. He pots river here. What a retard, bro. There are different sims, bro. That's the confusing thing. Like, even on a site like GTO Wizard, there are like 20 different solutions that are solved with different parameters. Depending on rake structure, depending on like certain post flop. What should you say? Like, this is just a call, right? You could probably just fold it, honestly. Well, now we're just getting it in. Go like us. Aces. Ace king, no heart. Kings, we're ahead, dude. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Congratulations. Thank you. Not really care about the things that they say. Don't really care about what life is to me. I just wanna live. Also, I didn't just say under the gun. I said under the gun plus hijack. I feel like you're kind of misunderstanding me on purpose here. No, I was specifically talking about GTO solutions, but even those are not the same. About the things that they say, I just thought that life is so man. I just wanna learn. Oh shit, I disconnected. That just happened. Probably be back in a second. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Holy shit, we DC'd. Doing some monkey business with the 4-3. Getting it through. I love you, girl, but I'm out of time. Yeah, exactly. I generally hate when people in poker like, thing is like this or thing is like that. Like, just like speaking in absolutes, because everything is so like sensitive to assumptions and parameters. So like just speaking as if you have the final truth is just incredibly dumb. Whenever I like talk to really good players, they're like always so curious, which is what's it called? Refreshing. Because like really, very few plays are like really really bad or like really really good, right? It's but it might be really really good or really bad. Like what's the how much do you know? Like what do you know? What's the guy doing? What's the dog doing? Out of time. super easy to overbluff this turn. I actually have some trips here. Might actually overbet if he checks. Alright. I have basically the nut low. So I think that one just goes into fold, especially with a spade removal. If I was rebluffing, I wouldn't want that card. Wow. I don't think this hand bluffs. Alright, that's cool. I don't think he's gonna fold that. I don't think my hand bluffs though, because we could be chopping. What happened in the 10th hand? He just folded river. He just folded his ace king on the river. It's like very simple when you're sitting on king high and they're doing potski. Did he misclick? He does have some weak aces to protect with here, but also I do have some rebluffs here, but I want at least some sort of removal that is good. I don't think I just want. Also, I kind of want him to have ace king or ace queen, right? So don't really want. And I want him to have my hand as well, in a way. Yeah, I was talking about this early before you got here, Nelphis. Like we're looking at all these lines where every move is kind of good, or like it's kind of fine because it's equilibrium, right? Because it's like calling the right amount, so it doesn't matter if you're bluffing with garbage or if you go. It's like very small things, and it does things more or less depending on removal, because it actually matters when you're close to equilibrium. We're just betting big here twice, I think. He could have like some 5-6. I just think my hand is too strong though. But then like in reality, people are only showing up with way too many fucking calls or way too much fucking value or way too many fucking bluffs. It's like never. So GTO is in a way kind of meaningless. That's where the fuck GTO crowd are coming from, right? It doesn't mean that GTO is useless, but in a lot of spots it's just kind of meaningless. Because like what are the guys doing? And then if you're like node locking and solving for that stuff, well then okay, you can get some meaning out of it, right? What's the optimal exploit given that these constraints? But you have to be curious about like how the constraints change the stuff rather than just being absolute. Okay, this is an open, this is a bet, this is not a bet, this is a fold, blah blah blah. It's like it's such a different environment that you're playing in, like basically every time. Like there are of course good principles. I'm not a fuck GTO kind of guy. You have to take it with a grain of salt, of course. But you just have to be aware that the game does not look like GTO. Neither your strategy does not look like GTO either. I promise you. Ah, no, this is too much. This is too much. I'm sorry. I just need to play my hands. I'll change the music in a second. Four bet calling queens. Okay, there we go. Much better. Much better. Mucho better. I lost like 20 viewers from the DC. God damn. I think it's actually fun to mix in queens as a call here sometimes. You just get instantly dicked on the flop, but still. Raise the queens sometimes. Sometimes. Absolutely value betting on the four straight here. You rivered the nuts. Okay, cool. Very cool. So I'm betting half pot on T, 2/3 on T with ace queen suited. 2/3 on 10 with ace 10. Good, actually, not happen 10. Queen 8/5/5. Let's. All right, I remember the hand now. I bet half pot and 2/3. GTO recommends 1/3 flop, and I believe it. I believe it. I'm gonna make those mistakes like constantly. If you're holding me up to to that standard, I'm gonna like you're gonna find a lot of mistakes. We are gonna. This music is wrong. Come back to party? No, Unibet is way better. I was only playing party because I had to grind out a 4K rake level to get rake back. So I basically had like 20 days of no rake back on Unibet. I was kind of homeless. All right, this is textbook Adrian Phoenix spot, by the way. Just overbet all your bluffs. This is textbook. If he calls king high, he's a viewer. Oh, that's boring. He just had a protect. A professional poker pro with over 20 years of experience. Cool, man. Didn't they manipulate positions in? I just went there because it was like the second best option. I made a pact that I'm never going back to stars. It's easy if you take it logically. "50 ways to leave your lover." "50 ways to leave your lover." No, I don't want to listen to the song. Party poker wasn't the worst side for me, but like it was fine. But the games weren't that active. There were a lot of regs, and the rake bag is smaller than here, so it's just like a no-brainer to play here. It's a strictly worse side, but it's not unplayable. Wow, what a bluff! What a bluff, dude! Wow, what did he do? That's the guy that rivered a flush against me. He raises, bet small. So his idea is that opponent caps himself, so he just gets to bluff any two fucking bananas, and he turned a gutter. I don't hate this bluff, by the way. I think like this Uhu guy is pretty okay. I mean, that hand obviously looks a bit crazy, but he is gonna be right a lot that that opponent is kind of capped after calling the small bet because it's very tempting to ratio flushes, but like sometimes it's just okay to check the fucking ace high with a gut shot on a three flush board, right? Check folding is okay. You don't have to win every hand, but it's a fun line for sure. Oh, it's you. It's X. Yeah, Heath X. Yeah, we had some fun, dude. We battled a lot. Like the the only two people willing to sit on a table with another reg. Amazing stuff. His son ran me. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Like you didn't fucking sun run the first two. His son ran me. Shut the fuck up. This is actually a 4-bet sometimes. Let's do that. We rolled it. No, I'm fucking crashing, bro. Oh, this is the Unibet special. Fuck, dude. Oh, I love this. I love this. Oh, this is the Unibet special. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me, dude. All right, 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm just not praising Unibet. Fucking hell, dude. Hope. Right as I'm gonna 4-bet the Queen Jack suited, I crash. And they don't have disconnect protection either. We folded that. Amazing. And they don't have disconnect protection either. So it's just fucked. God, that sucks. It's a good side, I promise. I was gonna 4-bet Queen Jack suited as well. It was gonna be a fun hand where he just jams his ace king and then I fold, but still, it was gonna be a fun hand. Oh, I get to bet big here, surely. Okay. Wow, I'm actually in doubt here. I'm gonna make an insanely tight lay down here. Cause this is my thought process about this hand. I think against his check raising range, which is like all sets, 2 pairs, and then 5-6 possibly, I'm doing really bad. Against check raising range, we're like basically torching. But when he check calls me, I'm gonna put in my stack. That's my idea about this spot. It is problematic in a theoretical sense. It is problematic in a theoretical sense that I'm bet folding top pair, but I really think it's pretty cool. Like it's a pretty cool way to approach that spot. Did I take a note on that guy? No, I don't really bother that much with notes on Unibet because everyone can change their ID, so the note is only gonna be relevant for one day. I wonder if I get to bet twice here. Jack 5. Okay, bro. I might actually get to bet twice and he has to call me down with king high. I used to be a pretty avid note taker, but not anymore. I mean, not on Unibet at least. I'm gonna go bet here. Oh, okay. I can actually go pretty large, I think. And he has to bluff catch me with 10x, I believe. But I can value bet trips and like every flush like this. Fold. Nice. Thanks, bro. Getting check jam on here sucks, but mainly he just clicks fold. So that's nice. Probably get to pot here as well. Yes, fixed play based on flop texture. Oh, wait. Oh, let's see. He will do the same play again when the flush flop comes in 3, but he will bluff his deck. This is fixed play. Some players do fixed play. Oh, which spot was that you're talking about? Oh, you mean the ace 4 guy, right? Yeah, sure. I had like a mental note that he is like capable of bluffing that. I don't think he necessarily like. I think people tend to adjust as well, right? Because now he got the call there, so he's not necessarily just gonna do it again with like every hand that he has in that spot. Queen six. It's a bit crazy to start bluffing this. I will 4-bet bluff this one. Probably call this one. Check raise also on the table. But I already had an idea that this guy was capable and aggressive because of just his betting frequency. Like I could just tell that he's fucking always betting. So unless he's like epic sun running, he has to have some bluffs in there, right? The one time I called him down, he runner a flush, but still, that means that he overbet the turn with like a 10 high flush draw, right? So that definitely leaves him a lot of bluffs on rivers. All right, we have a frequency bluff here with the king six, I think. This is for you solver boys. Solver has a hard on for king six. Looking for the answers. So I actually looked up a similar spot with the ace queen, but it wasn't 2/3 flop, but it just bet folded ace queen, which was amazing to me. I will half pot this. It just really sucks when I pick a bigger sizing, right? Okay, spades is kind of bad. Spades is kind of bad. Spades is kind of bad to have. I might go bet check bet, but I'm really just hoping that he stabs here so I can fold this hand. But if he checks, I will bluff the river. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I think I go half pot here. So I think GTO goes smaller than half pot, but I think if he has two blue cards, he's gonna call them regardless of. I mean, he will call up to like half pot, I think. Nice. Get queens. Lucky boy. Lucky boy. Lucky boy. Red card. No, I think he played it fine. His hand is obviously a lot better than two blue cards. But I think what's going on in equilibrium there with the ace queen is when the solver does this type of stuff, it's obviously balanced. So ace queen is indifferent. And then like the solver will not, the solver has like omniscience. It always knows exactly what the other guy is doing, right? So it can always do the right adjustment. So what's going on there is it will not overbluff this spot, because if it does, then it will just immediately readjust and just start calling everything, and then the bluffing becomes extremely bad very fast, right? But bet folding top pair is not an uncommon line in those spots, and the solver also has a hard on for the baby pairs versus 3-bets, because they provide a board coverage or like hidden nuts on boards where your suited connectors don't hit, basically. So exactly that board, like was the ace 2-3 or ace 3-4 or something. Shove your queens, shove your jacks, shove your ace king. Oh boy. I don't know how to play this flop. I don't know how to play this flop. I'm guessing check jam. I don't know. This is like an awful flop. Ugh, so gross. I guess we just check jam. If he has a set, he has a set. All right. All right. I feel like a fish in that, but it's just like a gross flop. I will 4-bet this, I think. 4 Bissell. This is a 3-bet sizing is wrong. It means I call more and I 4-bet a bit less. Or maybe like I 4-bet the same and I call more. I think that's how it goes. I'm definitely calling more. Still need to find 4-bets and 4-bet bluffs and all that fun stuff. We block the straight flush. He can have, well, he can't really have kings. Because you would, like, kings is pure flop bet. I can have straight flush. So a fun line, I guess, well, I'm just check jamming if I have a straight flush and then I'm check calling the rest. I think his sizing is a bit stupid there, honestly. I think it's a bit dumb. Because it doesn't make any hands indifferent, really. It's kind of disrespectful, but he doesn't know who I am, I guess. I guess some people will call down a king there or something. I think it's like fun to rejam when I have the straight flush blocker, but in practice you just end up paying more rake than you gain in folds because no one is folding an ace there. So when you jam, you just have the straight flush or the royal, I guess. I think I just range. I can range bet here, I think. Most players in the big blind are defending a bit too wide. Oh, this is a fun 3-betting hand. Not necessarily always barreling turn with this. If he bets big, we just have a call now. That's just a call. I think he fucks up there because he's supposed to get way more out of me when I river the 2-pair. But he makes a sizing where he can no longer have a random king once he picks the sizing on the river. So my weaker 2-pair just become calls. So that's why I think that's a mistake, this bet sizing. And also my 1-pairs, which I barely even have because I'm already polarized around that. So I think that's just like a kind of a bad line by him. Well, when I river the 2-pair, he gets paid, but he gets paid if he checks as well. I'm betting a similar sizing, you know. We're gonna 4-bet this against Tier to Gamble. Check, check, jack 9. Probably have a raise if he bets. Nah, I don't want to listen to this song. Good fold, bro. Good river bet. Just fucking check next time, man. Just check, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Aces against queens. We found ourselves a nit table. And another one. I don't mind checking back the 7-3, by the way. Perfect day. Check jam from him is such a fun line. This sizing is just a call. Oh, that's an unlucky river. I think you should jam his hand, by the way. I'm so fucked against check raise there. I guess he was scared that I'd start folding flushes. So he like sizes down his value or something. Pretty brutal river though. Brutal. Three-way. I am not getting this through. This is not getting through. I already know. Nice, man. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, no problem. You can link it. Let me just allow you. How do I do that? I don't know how I allow you. Can I do like allow Nelfis or something? Maybe. I don't know if my Nightbot is even active. Fade to black. Upswing poker. All right. I guess I don't have Nightbot. Telling me to care. Telling me to care. Wait, so I what? I 3-bet you? Okay, against big blind. Telling me to bet big. You call. You got quads. Bro, how is it a punt if you have quads? What do I have? What do I have? An offsuit diamond? Dude, I'm a beast. Damn, I'm such a fucking beast. What a monster. I don't know, is that a punt? I mean, you had quads, so it looks dumb, but... I might have to go with the based on that one. I might have to go with the based. Hot plays the Rolling Stone. I'm gonna check my ace ten here. Oh, king is annoying. It gives him a few more value hands. So if I bet, I'm gonna start by kings and potentially. Like, I'm a bit of a donkey, but I'm just gonna check this. Baby. That's a fun hand. Man, I would fucking kill to get all of my hands like lifetime. I don't have that many. I have like maybe 300k or something. Because I didn't really care when I changed PCs. I just kind of let my DBs disappear. It'll be so fun to see like old hands. Let's 4-bet this time. Bro, fucking army of Clancy clones in this game. Hilarious. They're like 4 different guys. Or maybe it's the same guy with different aliases, but it's been so many people doing this shit that it can't be the same guy. It cannot be the same guy. I think I get to bet small range here. Actually, maybe not, because I'm not 3-betting not 3-betting ace queen pure. So maybe I don't have as many. This can't be that bad, but I think it's like a slight mistake to think that I can do this. Oh, I should donk this turn. I should not just auto. This is like a bad turn for him. I have to jam this, of course. I should have donk turn. It's a mistake because I just think. I mean, it's the idea behind like just checking fast is I'm checking like 95% of, but I'm not. I'm taking like 95% of turns when he raises me, right? But it's not. Oh, we are gonna step here, but it's just not correct because there are turns where I'm donking, so I should like be thinking about it more. I punted, yeah. I kind of like the fact that I used to punt and I still punt. I think it's like an inevitable feature of trying stuff out and becoming better. Like you will end up doing something really dumb. If you don't do that, you're just gonna end up a 5-0 player forever. So I like that. I'm gonna go with the based. I'm gonna go with the based on that one. We had the flush blocker all in. Boom. I can probably guess my thought process. It looks like kind of a strong but capped lead. It's like if you have trips, are you really like happy with calling down on the river flush? Like I still have a bunch of, like I have every stronger trip as well. I have like ace deuce probably. I have like all boats, all river flushes, and I think like your boats check raise flop. I'm guessing it's something like that. I do think you have to check raise the deuces on the flop. By the way, like bottom set does not like check calling. Oh, that would be sick, man. That would be so sick. I think your bottom set has to check raise pure. And your heart will beat as one. But then now we're talking about exploits again, right? If the button Narvin idiot is gonna spew off his stack if you check call, well then maybe check call becomes pretty good. Okay, what does this guy had last time? He did like this weird raise. This is a range bet for sure. For sure I get to do this. And I'm gonna bet again since we know he has the raise line. It's not really super relevant because it's a different board, but mandatory bet here, I think. Jack, jam, king jack. Oh boy. I'm gonna go bet call here again. Gonna go bet call. Have to bet this turn before river turns ugly. And as played, we just have to jam. Hope he has like tens with a diamond or something. Good fold. I wonder if 10-7 folds when you're 250 big blinds deep. I don't think so. I mean, he still has aces played like this. I'm gonna check one. I mean, our hand can stack off, but he does have some better hands, right? 2020, it's not even... I think I played professionally back then. Or did I stop in 18? I don't remember. It's so gross, but I have to bet call. I think half pot is a good sizing. He has like all the boats here, by the way. A bit annoying. What was I doing in 2020 poker wise? I became a teacher in 23, like 2 years ago. So I was studying. So 2020 was probably like one of my last years as a professional. Or like the last year. I think I stopped as a professional in 2021 or something. 10-7 off. Okay. Ironically, I think I play way better now. I like never been as strong as I am now, I think. The games are harder, but I think I'm better than when I used to play professionally. There's something about my mental that's just a lot better than it used to be. I have a healthier approach to the game. I think I have less of an ego. You're gonna have to. There was this YouTube commenter who fucking destroyed me. Because he went something like your ego is like way higher than your skill or something, which fair point. But I also think yeah, I do have a big ego, but I'm also like kind of keeping it real, right? I'm not saying I'm like the biggest crusher. I'm just like a hundred and a guy who's made a lot of money over a long period of time. When can you have an ego? Like how good do you have to be? You know? Like he obviously struck a nerve. All right, he turns to 3. Since I'm like still thinking about it. Like, he's fucking living in my head, rent free. Call forward. This is E Folderino. I'm gonna bet here, and I'm gonna punt if they check call. Like, you know this guy is good because he has poker in his screen name. We are punting. We're officially punting. The punting. He didn't check raise flop. Alert, alert. It's time to punt. Ah, we wouldn't have hit. Good fold. We wouldn't have hit. Thanks, Unibet, for letting me know. Thanks for letting me know. Man, I'm supposed to jam here against Oh, I have big sizing. I actually studied this spot. Man, that's gross. I'm supposed to go like big here. Whoops. I think I have to. And just has to snap. I gotta have some give ups. Man, this is so hard to navigate because you're so polarized. I mean, I have some ace fives. I have some diamonds. I have some king eyes. So I think that leaves this as a check. It just seems so wrong to pot and then just give up. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna assume that I do have a lot of. I'm actually gonna 4-bet this player. I'm gonna assume that I have a lot of folds when I pot flop, and then I also have a lot of equity when called. Like, he's calling every 10x, right? Not that many draws. What looks strongest here? Something like this looks really strong, and then we just call and cry if he jams. Bro, we have bluffs. We're so cool. We're so cool. We have bluffs. Bro, he's so nitty in this line, by the way. Okay. Never mind. Just jamming against Fishman. Okay, can he do it twice? Looks like it. That's the second time. Same exact fucking spot, man. Human hand against low offsuit ace. Hit the low pair. Normally you're supposed to check and protect here. I'm gonna bet because I don't think this guy has the correct range here. enter. All right, enough. It's a bit of a speculative open. Nueva while OL is probably a regish type of player. The signs are him doing like poop emotes, sitting on a big stack and not doing retarded shit all the time. That's what leads me to that conclusion. Normally, the donkeys will reveal themselves pretty fast. So when people don't do that, it's like, okay, probably more than a couple of brain cells in there. It's a bad card for him. I think ace 5 is a better call than ace jack here. Gonna call my kings this time. And sadly hit an ace on the flop. Still a call. Sad. Okay. This is the third time in a row he does this shit to me. Literally same spot 3 times. Wow. Shitty fucking low offsuit ace against a premium. Stacking off pre. Just fucking doing it. Bro, you can have it. It's a gift. It's my gift to you. What's the rights? It's this one. Bro, it's my $10, $30 gift to you. Happy fucking birthday. I hope you enjoy the 10 more minutes that they're gonna last. Fuck. Okay, I have a 9. I'm gonna do this. I have a 9 and a 9 and a 9. No point in slow playing here. Like, he just has a massive calling region. No point in slow playing. Fucking get him immediately. That's so funny. A7, no good. Bro, he emotes me and next hand he just fucking dies. I love it. He just instantly dies. Oh my god. That's the punishment. That's the karmic punishment. Rough. Alright guys, it's been quite a long session. It's been 3 hours. So I will be winding down. Do something else for a bit. It's good for your mental. And I'll stream at some point. We had a lot of viewers today, like 30. That's cool. And even some chat interaction. I love that. I love it. I love it. Just gonna play the last round here, and I'm gonna upload the VOD to YouTube as usual. youtube.com/@navinpoker. Probably have to call this. Alright, wow, he's such a goat. He just calls me with queen high. Such a genius. It's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. It might even be good. Remember, it's just about, does Narvin overbluff or underbluff? It's not about all this GTO nonsense. What do you mean I don't have... What do you mean I have queen high? If he has a worse hand, you call. It's that easy. Today we won like 1 buy-in, but I'm already up like 3k on Unibet since I came back like a week ago. This side is bonkers, and I ran really good. Just didn't run that good today. Absolutely crushing this side lifetime, gotta say. It's the last hand on this table, last hand on this table. We have one more over here. 2 more here. Probably just a big frequency of checking, right? Gonna raise a lot here. This leaves me a bit vulnerable to 3-betting, but most people just don't play this small bet 3-betting line. It's like just the best regs that do this. And then like play a balanced 3-betting range. Most people just bet big with their good hands. And then like play bet call with like a 9 or a 6 or a 6-7 or something, right? So the raise just becomes really good. Alright guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Have a great Monday. And I'll see you whenever I click the stream button again.